Well, thanks for coming.
Felt to my boss he wasn't too happy about it.
Shouldn't take too long. I just need one thing from you.
What's that?
Straight answer. How did you know Susan Baldwin?
Who said I knew her?
Oh, Grant Putnam, Mark Dante, and Georgia Price.
I don't even know those people. Oh, yeah. Aren't those people doctors?
Look, I will ask the questions now. You'll go back to work when I'm finished with you. What's your connection to Susan Baldwin, and how does that fit in with the murder? Look, your job problems don't really concern me. You'll leave here as soon as I get a few answers.
Listen, you can't hold me.
I don't want to. But if you force me...
There's not much I can tell you.
Let me be the judge of that. Talk to me.
All right, listen, first of all, I got to clear one thing. I never knew Susan Baldwin. I mean, the first time I even heard her name was when she called me and invited me over to her place.
All right. When was that?
That was just when I was getting out of the hospital.
Well, go on. What did she have to say?
She said she wanted to meet me. Said for me to come over to her place.
Why?
Well, I don't know. I guess because she knew that I was Edward's illegitimate son. She said she had one, too, so that gave us something in common.
So, you went to see her?
Yeah, I did. I was curious. I mean, wouldn't you go?
Well, what did she say to you?
She said that she didn't feel too kindly about any Quartermain. I mean, you can understand why.
Why didn't you tell me?
Well, I guess it had something to do with her illegitimate son.
Illegitimate son. Okay, Jimmy Lee. Now, you're probably losing money by missing work, but more importantly, you're wasting my valuable time. Now, what else did she say?
Listen, she said she wanted to ruin the Quartermain family.
Did she by chance mention how?
No. She said that, she wanted to know if I wanted to have any part of it.
Did you?
No. I mean, I'm not crazy about the Quartermains, but I don't want to do them any harm.
Well, what else did she say?
Nothing. She said, oh, yeah, she said, something about wanting me to help her.
In what way?
I don't know, something to do with joining her.
Doing what?
I know, I didn't get that far. I mean, I figured I know when I don't want to know certain things. So I just thanked her, and I said, no thanks.
Then?
Then I just got up, and I left.
Hey. Not at the moment, you don't. Now.
Okay.
So, did she talk about anyone else?
No.
Crane Tolliver?
Now you want to know about that guy again.
Did she say or mention that she and Crane Tolliver were working together?
No. I guess she didn't think that I was interested in what she had in mind.
Really? I find that wonderful. Then how do you explain your sudden interest in Crane Tolliver the day that you were both released from jail?
I keep telling you, I don't know any Crane Tolliver.
The two of you were released from jail on the same day. Now, you showed interest in him.
Oh, yeah. Well, he was sick. He was old, he was sick, and I wanted to help him.
Oh, saints preserve me. The Good Samaritan number.
Hey, well, I don't know about you, but where we come from, we still like to help people. You probably don't know anything about that.
Get out of here.
Commissioner Scorpio's residence?
You're in luck. It's Commissioner Scorpio.
Robert, what's going on? How are you?
Well, I have a bad case of frustration at the moment. I've just wasted an hour with Jimmy Lee. He gave me the same runaround as other members of that family.
Oh, I'm sorry. What are you going to do?
Well,
I figured I might look elsewhere, check, recheck, all those things I'm good at. Listen, has a box of Susan's things been delivered to the house yet?
Yeah, it came a little while ago. It's right here.
good.
Listen, I'll be there shortly to go through it.
Well, I hope you don't think I'm too nosy, but I've already started.
In that case, I'll be there very soon.
Baby boutique, $37.50.
Holly? Hi. Holly? It's me. What is it?
Robert, look at this. I think I found something.
I think you have. Pay dirt, darling. You found it.
Okay, explain this to me.
Okay, now, this check has been made out by Susan, $500 for cash.
She endorsed it and then she cashed it.
Precisely, yeah. But what happened to the cash? What happened to the $500? Look, the only notation on the check stub here says donation CT.
CT, Crane Tolliver.
That's my assumption, too. Now, check out that date against the relationship to it and the night that Susan was killed.
Yeah, well, it's about 2 weeks before, isn't it?
Exactly. Which means that Tolliver was in town at least 2 weeks before the murder.
She asked him to come?
She probably found out about the marriage situation.
How?
Good point.
That was Tolliver's secret.
Right, which means that he must have brought it to her. Of course. Susan wasn't blackmailing the Quartermains. Tolliver was.
But the Quartermains...
Yeah, hang on. Listen. Susan always approached the Quartermains alone. Now, in their eyes, she was the only one invited. Tolliver was using her as the go-between, a sort of a conduit between herself and the Quartermains, for the reason of to keep his own personal welfare out of the firing line.
Only first he needed her help.
Well, that wouldn't have been too difficult. I mean, nobody hated the Quartermains more than she did.
It's a good theory.
No, darling. Not theory. That check means it's positive fact. Susan and Tolliver were working together, or they had some sort of a partnership. I don't know. Hey, good work. See what else you can find there. I'll get that.
Commissioner?
Mr. Meyer, do we have an appointment?
No, but if it's possible, I would like a few minutes of your time.
That's about all I can give you.
Very nice place. Perfect setup for a bachelor. Fire helps set the mood. A little white wine, you got it made.
The little lady and I think it's bonza. Now, you didn't come around here to discuss my living accommodations.
No. I'm here on behalf of my client, Heather Weber. Think you might drop the charges?
Counselor, your timing's a little off. I'm just about to haul her in again.
On what charge?
Breaking and entering. Don't you read the papers?
Commissioner, I didn't know you had a sense of humor.
Well, it's wearing a little thin of late, but on this particular issue, I'm deadly serious.
You'd make another arrest based on suppositions made by a headline-hunting reporter?
I never make arrests based on anything else but fact. Now, your client broke into a house, and I can prove it.
How?
I'll tell you that when I feel like it. In the meantime, I've got work to do. Good day, Counselor.
Good day, Commissioner.
Drop the charges. Does he think this is April Fool's Day? What else have you got?
Nothing yet, but I'm going to keep looking. Do you have time for some food?
No. As a matter of fact, I've got to call headquarters. There's a Scorpio here. What's the word on this Crane Tolliver photo? Well, if you got it, so speed it up, will you? I've got to find that guy.
She certainly went to the hairdressers a lot.
This woman spent a veritable fortune on clothing.
Oh, well, there's nothing in the appointment book so far.
No CT?
No, not yet. Hey, wait a minute.
CT party.
Why would she throw a party for Crane Tolliver?
What's the date? Is it the same as the check?
No. No, it's about a week or two before.
It's more and more interesting.
But what's it got to do with the blackmail?
I don't know. Unless... Party, meeting, group of people. When did Jimmy Lee get out of hospital?
Let me see. I wrote it down when you asked me about it. Okay. Well, look at this. It's the same day.
As Susan's CT party?
What could Jimmy Lee have to do with Queen Tolliver?
Probably nothing. I think that this CT party was set up for the Quartermains.
You mean when she first lowered the boom?
Or named the terms.
Makes sense.
Yeah. We have no proof. It's just theory. We need a witness.
Jimmy Lee.
Won't cooperate. Neither will anybody else in that infernal family. We need Tolliver.
How are you going to get him?
Unless I miss my guess, that could be it. Okay, Sergeant, what do you got for me?
We have the Tolliver mugshot.
Hey, Holly, this could be it.
Can't wait
Hey,
to
come
see
on.
what it looks like.
Speed it up, will you?
Coming, sir.
Damn! Who is it?
Lee Baldwin, Commissioner.
I'll be right there. I guess this has got to be defense attorney day.
Robert, I'm sorry for not calling earlier. Hope this isn't inconvenient.
Ever so slightly, but come in.
Thank you.
Let me guess why you're here.
I want you to drop the charges against my client.
Sometimes I amaze myself.
Well, under the circumstances...
I have no intention of dropping the charges against your client, Lee. Neither the newspaper nor the electronic media influences my decision.
Well, I didn't mean to suggest they did.
Look, solid evidence puts your man behind bars now. Until I'm convinced otherwise, it's going to take solid evidence to get him out of there. Now, I don't want to be rude, but,
There's nothing I can say that'll help you change your mind, huh?
You're an excellent attorney, Lee, and I have the utmost respect for you. But it's no dice. I'm bail for Scotty.
Well, I thank you for your time, Robert.
This is Scorpio here. Now, I want one police artist. I want several sketches based on Tolliver's photo, make him 35 years older, give him various looks, bushy-haired, moustache, thin, fat, clean-shaven, beard, whatever. Every variation that the artist can think of. To try to figure out what this guy looks like now.
Nothing to eat?
Oh, I'm sorry, love. I've got a little errand to do.
Where to?
Harborview Drive. I intend to, squeeze the Quartermains right where they least expect it.
Why are you so insistent that Scorpio's going to find the papers?
Why are you so convinced he won't?
Why are you both screaming?
Yes, Monica's right. There's no point in arguing. Susan said she had the original documents. Now, if Scorpio hasn't found them by now, the chances are he never will.
Well, where are they? Don't tell me Tolliver's had them all these years.
Well, probably, until he gave them to Susan. That is, unless she was lying.
Well, they weren't in the cottage on the night of the murder.
Look, Alan, please, I have a dreadful headache. Now, all we can do is what Edward has said over and over again. is just be convinced that they are someplace where no one can find them.
What about the copies?
What copies?
The ones in Wharton's safe.
Destroyed on my orders. I wasn't going to let Robert Scorpio get his hands on them.
Oh, what now, Stella?
Commissioner Scorpio's here again.
Oh, no.
What does Dick Tracy want now?
Just a question. Admit to me that Crane Tolliver was using Susan Baldwin to blackmail you.